Hey guys, today I want to tell you a strange story, guys, about the strangest and the weirdest house I have ever seen in my life, guys. This house wasn't just one. It starts off like hop right into the story, guys. Right here for fun, right into the story hops, and it starts with I was seeing an old man, guys, but he was acting strange. I saw once no man acting weird. I was like, never, of course, choose never judge by the cover of the person. This person could have syndrome. He could have anything, any type of syndrome. So you never have to judge by the cover. I just walked. Plus, he was on my path, so I just stood on the side to give him enough space for himself. And I just walked past because I was being good. I wasn't spreading rumors. I wasn't judging because I wasn't that type of person. And then I realized something, guys, for a minute, that for example, guys, but the next time he'll do it to me, like he was acting strange. I've been seeing him around the path this day, for example, like I was around the path. Around, he was like everywhere pretty much. He was like a lot of places. I spoke to him once, and then when he saw me, he just started running around me and stuff. And then for a minute, I hid behind the bush. The reason why I hid behind the bush because I had to not because I was scared of him. I mean, like, you can't just say someone's gonna hurt you before that, before they actually, if they hurt you, for example, and just to see where he would walk to. So he was walking off slowly. I thought that he may be walking off to his house, and I decided to follow him. Guys, I decided to follow him, sneaking up behind him. Because of his way he was walking, he never realized me behind him. I was just walking quietly, like 10 meters behind him. And then he came to a field. And I walked further into the field or something. Like, for example, like, I was just on a strange lawn or something. I saw the most weirdest house I have ever seen. From the outside, the windows were painted black. There were black doors. There were strange symbols on the walls, like crucifix, like crosses and stuff, like red ones, blue ones even. There were like a bunch of witchcraft, Illuminati, and Freemasonry symbols drawn into walls, and there were also these strange letters with meanings. I was shaking. Like, what were these houses? And I decided to be more adventurous for myself. Otherwise, and I decided to walk towards the house and walk inside it. Now, as I saw go inside, actually, guys, I ran to it. As I did, I ran to the house. And as I saw inside, there were, oh my gosh, this similar from the outside, bunch of symbols and stuff. No windows, no lights. The only lights that came were from lit up candles that weren't strong enough. I mean that you could only see the candle light. You can't see around you. So I had to put the candle next to an object. And it was dark, lots of candles and stuff. There were absolutely no sunlight coming inside. And it was very scary. And what I realized next, for example, there was like a dinner table. The plates were full of fur, like animal fur or something. There were cups of like mushroom stew cups for drinks. And then I heard him around. I heard him like walk. The same man. I heard the same footsteps walking around the house. And as I, for example, walked further in, the door shut and slammed behind me. That was terrifying. That was absolutely scary. Like, there was crappy and stuff. It was just extremely crazy stuff slamming behind me. And plus, I couldn't open it. And that scared me a lot. I could not even open the door. And as I walked further on, guys, for example, sorry guys, but for example, I continued walking forwards for myself. I realized the fact that this wasn't, like, for example, the end of me, and I will not be stuck here forever. I walked up forwards, and my only choice was to go forwards, and I went forwards. The more I walked forwards, the stranger it seemed, for example. There were, of course, these pictures on the walls. There were, like, these symbols. there was a lot of witchcraft. A lot of witchcraft. There were like Illuminati symbols on the walls, and I had for like one Illuminati symbol, that little triangle with one eye was staring at me. It was staring at me, and I had the first print, for example. If I looked at it, for example, I heard the old man coming downstairs. The more I looked at it, the more he came downstairs. What is happening? The Freemasonry symbols were connected somehow. They all made sudden connection, and I walked up the steps. I hid behind the steps, for example, so he does not see me. I wasn't scared of the man. It was the house I was scared of. Okay, I was scared of the house, not the man. But the reason why I hid is because it seems actually scary. Just for example, have a strange symbolism house, and have someone that there was footsteps coming downstairs. That's why I was scared. And as he went away into somewhere, I crept upstairs. The very creaky steps. I'm doing a video. Plus my lasagna. The Freemasonry and Illuminati symbols, guys, actually were they were actually around the house. I went upstairs. There were some rooms. The rooms built with doors that had dust on them. There were cobwebs, and the more the meanings were, and shockingly, when I went to a room, the symbols were glowing. I would not use the symbols because they glue there, and it was very scary. The symbols glue like glowing. They lit up there, and I decided to walk around the house a little bit, and I was lost. I lost my path, and I was literally about to faint. Suddenly, I heard a man, so I rushed into a room, but it was locked. Locked, guys. But so I hid behind the corner, and as I hid behind the corner, I was very scared that he's going to see me because it's like one corner, and he went past me, but he did not see me at one bit. He did not see me one time when he went past me, and I saw a key on the ground, and I rushed and went to a door. I thought it was locked. I unlocked the door and I went inside. I hid inside it. I hid inside the door, guys. Later on, afterwards, I was confused of what was happening, guys. Why is this strange things, and what was it? And so, guys, I hid around the place. There was strange symbols, and when I opened one of the books, it was full of meanings and letters and like some sort of spell and something. Letters, and the man, like, there was one bed which like was too low to fit under, and the man went in. When he saw me, he rushed towards me in this tiny room, picked me up, and apparently smashed the window, and he threw me out of the window. Apparently, he did not want me in his house, and I crash landed on the ground, on the pavements. Like, wow, there's one pavement that I could smash my head off. Like, for example, guys, like, I was a very high. I wasn't just falling. He absolutely just threw me, like, crushed me to the ground. And as I, guys, for a minute, when I was hurt, I could not move for a minute. Like, everything just seemed white. I started seeing, like, for example, like pictures of skies and clouds and stuff for whatever reason. But I could still not move my body. I was stuck, apparently. And later on, stuff just faded away. My strange. I've started feeling very. And exactly, guys. For example, he threw me out, and I slowly fade away. And my eyes were, everything was white, and when I reopened my eyes, I realized I was in hospital. As I was in a hospital bed, and I explained everything to the doctors, what happened, that I was in a strange